everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do a December makes video. I haven't done one of these in quite a while, so I hope that you guys still enjoy it. I have made a lot of things since my last makes video, but I'm just going to show some stuff that I made in December. So the first thing I have to show is the dress I'm wearing, and this is using Butterick pattern 6453. I was kind of late to the game on this. A lot of people have been making this pattern, and I just wasn't too interested in it. It didn't look that great, but really it's an awesome pattern for doing things where you just want to show off the fabric. So my dress I've made using a Michael Miller border print in the colorway Riviera, and this is part of their Effervescence series. So it has a really nice border print around the skirt, a nice full gathered skirt, and then just a princess seamed top with spaghetti straps. Now this pattern is supposed to have like sliders and rings on it, sort of like a bra, to make the straps adjustable, but I just thought that didn't really make any sense. Like, the reason that ready-to-wear dresses have that is so that it can fit a variety of body shapes and types, but if I'm making it for myself, I can just make the straps the length that I need them to be. So that's what I did on this one. Other changes I made to the pattern is that this pattern uses a facing, so it just has like a facing that's around here and all in one, but I didn't like the way that looked on me. It kind of like flattened everything down, and it looked like it like smooshed out the bottom, so I have lined the entire bodice in self fabric as well. The next item I have made is this McCall's 7387, and I have made the top, which is up here, view A. I picked up this pattern because I thought it looked very similar to the Closet Case Patterns Cali shirt dress. I'm a sucker for a shirt dress, but I wasn't quite sure if it was my style, and since this was a 20th of the price of like an independent pattern, I thought this was something that I was willing to take a gamble on. So I made this out of a really nice lightweight cotton lawn, and this came from fabric.com. It's really more of a wearable muslin because I wasn't sure if this is the sort of style that I liked on myself. I didn't want to use something too expensive. I have a really nice blouse fabric that I was thinking about, but I didn't want to use it in case I didn't like how it looked. This pattern was pretty good. It has some interesting details. One of the most difficult things to do is this button placket. As you can see, it's very streamlined and minimalistic, and then the buttons are actually hidden inside of the placket. So I really like how clean that line looks. The instructions for making this placket were absolutely horrendous. I think if I were to make it again, I would look online and see if I could find a better tutorial on how to do that hidden placket. So they had this really complicated placket, and then it has some weird stuff like it doesn't have a collar stand. Why wouldn't you put a collar stand in this pattern? So I think the collar looks a little flimsy compared to like all the work and effort that goes into making this placket. It's a very boxy style, so I'm not sure that I really want to make another version of this, but it's nice to have. It's something different. I joked with Tony because I said I kind of feel like I belong to the Guilty Remnant when I'm wearing this, just because it is so minimalistic and not what I would normally wear. So my other items are just not very seasonally appropriate. It is about 12 degrees Fahrenheit today, so it is very cold outside. So I'm glad that I at least made one thing that made sense for December, and that is the stadium coat from Simplicity 8470. And I have made view D, but I did not use the fur trim on the hood. I used this wonderful Aubergine wool that I got on eBay. Just took a 3-yard length of that, and it was about $60, I want to say. It is lined in an Ambiance Bemberg rayon, which feels super comfortable. But the real star of this pattern is, of course, the pockets. So there is a pocket up here. There is a separate, completely lined pocket right here that my zipper is on, and then a third pocket in the bottom with a flap for your hand to fit in. So it feels great to have all of these pockets. And on the pocket, you'll see it have little leather tabs on the ends of each zipper. And I was able to find swatches from a custom purse maker. So she would sell me a swatch of leather for just $1, and that was perfect. It had more than enough to do the tabs on all 4 sides. Another great feature on this coat is the giant hood. Now, I haven't tried this in any windy weather. I have a feeling if it got too windy, it would just blow back, but the hood is a lot of fun. It's almost cloak-like how big it is. So, of course, it wouldn't be in my video if I didn't finish up with some bra makes as well in December. A company called Beware out of Sweden had a huge lace sale. Everything was 50% off. So I have never really made a whole bunch of bras with laces, so I scooped up a ton of lace and I got to making. The first one is this beautiful red and black. I'm calling it my Christmas bra because it's red and I think of that as Christmas. I had originally intended this to be for Valentine's, but it can go for Christmas as well. And this is using the Berkeley pattern from Orange Lingerie. I did have some issues fitting this Berkeley pattern. I had to widen the bridge and make a couple. I think I also had to make the bridge taller as well, but I got there in the end. I really like how the elastics are formed on the inside and they sort of like cross at the center, and then it has what's called a power bar in here as well. And that just sort of pushes stuff in, pushes the tissue in. So we have this nice bra, and I also made a matching pair of underwear to go with it. Now I bought a yard of each of my lace. This particular lace was pretty wide. It's about 10 inches wide, so I was able to get both of these out of a single yard of lace. I think some of the skinnier ones, it's not going to happen. The next one I made is this with this beautiful burgundy colored lace, and this is I think this is a Simplicity by Madeline pattern 8229. Again, I have to make a couple changes to it just to get it to fit me, but I think I'm getting there. The inside is covered all in sort of nude mesh, power mesh lining, just so that you got this beautiful color comes through. Then we have, this is another Simplicity pattern by Madeline, and I don't remember the pattern number, so I'm gonna insert a photo in here, but it is a partial band bra, which just means there's no fabric piece that comes all the way across the bottom. So you see you can see it better on the inside. The bottom of the cup is the bottom of the bra, if that makes sense. In this one, I just use a lot of blue on the inside as well as flesh colored under the cups, and then a light blue strap. This one was kind of, I didn't think it was going to turn out very well when I was working on it, but once I finished and I put it on, I thought it was amazing, so I might revisit this pattern again. And the last bra that I have is another Berkeley bra, and this one is in a white lace. I asked Tony which one I should do next, and this is the one that he picked. I really like this pattern in terms of like just getting into it, because I think that the insides look very professional and has a lot of like fun tricks to it. Once again, this has a separate power bar on the inside of the cup, and that just pushes stuff forward, gives you a better shape. It has a Gothic arch with this nice cross detailing on the elastic. Before making this one, I had never done this sort of, I don't remember what this is called, but like the strap attachment where it comes into the band. Normally I do what's called a leotard attachment, so it just kind of like scoops up. So I kind of like how that looks on the inside as well. So very successful bra making month, if I do say so myself. I hope you guys have enjoyed everything that I've made in December, and stay tuned because I'm planning lots more videos this year. Take care.